Okay, what's up guys? Today we are going to be filming another Pokemon video. Today we are going to be ranking the Pokemon series. So we're going to start off with Indigo League, our favorite. Okay, as a kid I'm going to rank all of these. I've watched every single one. I haven't touched grass in years, but let's just not talk about that. So let's start off with Indigo League, the first ever series. Just keep in mind, guys, all of the series have like extra parts. Like for example, Pokemon XY has XYZ. Those are all included in the same thing. So Pokemon XYZ will be included with XY. Okay, let's start off with Indigo League. This is the placeholder for Pokemon where everything began. It introduces the main characters very well. Then it introduces us to a new region on how the Pokemon system works. You have a Pokeball, you throw it, and you give them a 3rd-degree burn on their forehead, but you still catch them. So, Pokemon Indigo League, it's an A. Good enough. It's not S. It's just A because of how it develops Pokemon. Johto, it's kind of the same thing, but it's not as good as Pokemon Indigo League. But the good thing about Johto, Pokemon Johto, is its intro is kind of catchy. And besides that, we're not going to do the intros here. Just because of everything. I think I am going to rate Pokemon Johto B. The thing I love about it is how much Chikorita adores its trainer Ash. It's so kind of like Pokemon-ish. It's like very heartwarming. Okay, besides that, let's move on to Pokemon Advanced. This is the Hoenn region, a brand new region, and for the first time, a female protagonist except for Misty. So, May is a pretty good character. She seems like a sister to Ash, kind of, and they contradict each other. They're very well together because May's dream is to become a top coordinator and Ash is to be a Pokemon master. So Pokemon Advance is a pretty good series. So I rank that at A. Okay. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is the series where Ash gets a brain cell added to his brain. So when he goes into this region, he has Pikachu and a Napalm after the Hoenn region. And I love how Ash has a rival, which is actually forcing him to be better. Except for like later on, we'll have Trip and all those rivals. But Paul is an exceptional rival. In like the Pokemon Journeys, in Pokemon Indigo League, we had Gary, and Gary's like, he isn't really a rival to Ash, kind of. Gary just went on his own way, and Ash just went on his own way as well. But Diamond and Pearl, however, is one of the best series in my opinion. I'm not giving that an S. Black and White. Black and White had its fair few shares of good things and bad things. I just love how Ash went more on a catching spree more than like more of a tighter selection of Pokemon. For example, in like Pokemon Sun and XY, he only chose 5 Pokemon to catch. Whereas in Black and White, he caught lots of Pokemon, which gave him the type diversity to choose when he went to the Pokemon League. I really adore that. And there were lots of rivals he has. He has Trip, which is an encouraging rival. And then later on, he meets Cameron. And Cameron was the one to knock him out, even with 5 Pokemon. And it was a 6-on-6 battle. And if Ash didn't help Cameron to get registered, then Cam would never have defeated Ash. But the bad thing about Pokemon Black and White is I don't like how Pikachu gets nerfed as soon as they arrive. Like, as soon as Ash steps on the port, Zekrom comes and he's like, yo, give me your powers. And he just zaps Pikachu and Ash, and then Pikachu resets to level 1. It's like he just hatched out of an egg. So that's why I'm going to rate this series at C. It's a pretty good series. Now we have Pokemon X and Y. I love this series actually. So everything about Pokemon X and Y is really fascinating to me, because if you think about it, Ash is just another kid who sets off on a journey. He actually comes with someone he knows this time, except for his mom, Professor Oak. He comes with, like, I forgot her name. It's like something with a Helioptile. Alexia, yeah. And Ash catches a Pokemon right off the bat, and Ash's bravery in this series is off the charts. And getting to the Pokemon League final against Elan is pretty good. And even though he lost the final, my favorite thing about X and Y is Ash Greninja. Come on. I mean, everyone probably likes Ash Greninja, but I just adore Ash Greninja and how they represented him. It's like Froakie just came to Ash, and Ash is like, yo, you want to join my team? And then Froakie actually said to Ash to join his team. And then Ash kind of accepted him after that. So that's why I'm going to rank X and Y above Diamond and Pearl at S. Pokemon Sun. Everything I said about X and Y kind of reflects on this. The one downside to Pokemon Sun is how they went from a serious Ash who was like more like teen than kiddish. They just turned it into an absolute cartoon. Like, if you look in Pokemon Sun, his expressions kind of are goofy, but whereas X and Y, bro's more mature. Like, bro's kind of like serious now. So that's why I'm gonna rate Pokemon Sun at S, just because Ash finally wins a Pokemon League after how many years? Like 700 years?
Oh my god.
Okay. Pokemon Journeys. The one downside to Journeys is I love how, like, first I'll say the good things, but I love how Go and Ash kind of like the same dream, but Go's is more straightforward than Ash's. Ash's, like, his is kind of like, okay, I'll do this to become that, but Go just knows, like, yeah, I need to do that to get that. So, but what I love about Journeys actually is Ash gets, like, fan favorite Pokemon in the first 30 episodes. Like, he gets 3. He gets Riolu, most recent in 30 episodes. Then he gets Gengar, and then he gets a freaking Dragonite, a Pseudo. He usually gets Pseudos or like a Pokemon as powerful as Dragonite and Gengar, like midway through a series or at the end of a series. Like, if we compare it to its ancestors before, Sun and Moon, Ash catches a Meltan before the Pokemon series, the Pokemon League starts, like just like a week or something before. And now, Ash sees that bro is a freaking mythical, bulky guy once he evolves. That's kind of cool. And then X and Y. Ash Greninja was introduced like halfway through the series after Greninja evolved. Like during the Ninja Trial thing, Ninja Village, he just turns into an Ash Greninja, and like it's just like that. Then something else, like back then in Black and White, he brings his Charizard, and Charizard's a pretty good pick, but it's his first Charizard. And he also has a Crocodile. Crocodile was a pretty good choice. A solid dark and ground type. So that's why Journeys is a little bit doubtful. That's why I'm going to rate Journeys at a solid C. Okay, now we have Pokemon Horizons. Pretty good series overall. But the one thing that makes me put it at F, yes, is how they use Pokemon moves. Dazzling Gleam, especially. I was watching this episode where, this was like a long time ago, where Liko, Roy, and Dot were battling Geeta, and then Geeta uses Dazzling Gleam with her Glimmora. And it's like Glimmora showing off his butt instead of actually ramming in. That's what Dazzling Gleam is meant to be doing. So that's why Pokemon Horizons goes at F. Bye, see you next time.